What do I look at? I look at you.
Hey, everybody. We're here at the 2000. Oh, my God,
2019.
Woo, I am.
I'll help you out. Don't worry.
This is the August Tampa Bay Home Show put on by East Coast Home Shows. They're monsters. I love this. This is good. So how's it been for you so far?
Well, it's my first time, but I didn't. This is my first time, so I don't know how to judge it. But I like it.
Yeah,
it's good. I'm meeting a lot of people.
Have you met a lot of people?
Oh yeah, and with my service, everybody needs me.
So if you're wondering what his service is, this is William Ikemba Crowley. I love saying that. Now we have a lower third. Put that lower third up there.
Yeah, put that up there.
Oh, let's go. Let's put the other lower there.
Put the real one up there.
Put the real one up there.
There you go.
AK, the credit man in the hood. Okay, so everybody has heard these guys on TV like, oh, I can fix your credit, I can do this. That's all fallacy. There's a proper way to do this, and you are the man that knows this stuff.
I want to be the man. Put it that way. I've been.
Well, you are the man
years.
in the hood. I'm just knowing right now.
That's right. So I've been around it 20 years, so I know a little bit of something about credit repair. A little bit. But I get tired of all these companies out here, making all kind of misstatements and not even really thoroughly defining the credit repair.
Right.
Most time when people are going through that credit repair, they have no idea what's going on. And so we try to make it where everything is transparent. We're sending all the documentation to our clients so they can keep it for their record, so they don't have to keep coming back to us every year like most of your traditional credit repair companies want them to do.
Right.
So we want to see you one time and then give you all the information, teach you how to do it yourself, and then you go on and live the rest of your life. And if you run into any hiccups, you can do it yourself.
Right.
That's the way I like it. But most time people still come back to me because it's a lot of work.
Right. Well, hey, look, 12 years ago, I went through this.
There you go.
And let me tell you something. That was the roughest thing I'd ever been through. I mean, I would rather go buy houses than go through that again. And buying a house is just it's rough.
But just imagine, we do this for people around the country day in and day out, 365 days, 24/7. And it is cumbersome. It's a lot of work, but that's why we try to teach our clients, look, do it yourself, because we have enough. Well, we don't have enough clients. I never have enough clients.
Right.
But it's still, we want people to know that, listen, you can do it yourself. And a lot of people profess that, but they don't show you how to do it.
Right.
We like to show them how to do it.
Yeah, that's one of those things. Oh, if you take my course, hey, you know what? I'm going to send you this book. No, I don't want a book.
Yeah.
I don't want to take a course. I don't want to watch a video. I want to talk to somebody that knows what they're doing.
And then we're going to take you to the books, but we're going to be able to define everything for you and show you hands-on how to use it. Because if you went and read the Fair Credit Reporting Act, you'd be totally lost, because I still would be totally lost. The only reason why I'm not totally lost right now is because we've implemented these laws and we've seen how they work.
Right.
But if you just read it, you'll be confused because it says crazy stuff like, this is not my account. Most people are going to say, it is my account. What are you saying? What are you talking about?
Yeah, right.
So we're able to learn the writing behind the scenes and be able to tell people. So everything on the credit report, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, is about violation of due process.
Okay.
That's what it's primarily about. You're talking to the credit reporting agencies and only the credit reporting agencies, and you're telling them, look here, this repossession, this tax lien, this judgment, this collection account, this late payment, whatever, it doesn't belong to me because you haven't properly verified the information. Yes, it belongs to me with the lender. It is mine. But Mr. Credit Reporting Agency, when you receive the information, you know there's laws that you have to follow before you put this information on a credit report.
Right.
And since you're not following the information, I've learned steps in the Fair Credit Reporting Act that I'm going to use against you to force you to follow the law.
Right.
And in following the law, that means you have to remove it now because you broke the law by putting it on my credit report.
And see, and knowing how to say that the right way is more, because so I've known Mr. Crowley here for like what?
Ooh,
6 years almost?
Yeah, about 6-7 years.
Right,
yeah.
and so all that stuff he's ever said on the show, he does another. We produce the Brandon Ryan's Real Estate Quarterback Show, Consumer Quarterback Show. Sorry about that, Brandon. And I've known him for a while, and I've always listened to what he said and how he said it. So I got one of these things where I had it was a medical thing. It was years ago, right?
Good.
Well, I'm like, well, I'm just going to see what he said. And I said it, and the guy goes, are you sure you're asking me for the right thing? And I'm like, maybe not. How about you just send that to me, and I'll let my guy take a look at it.
That's
so
right.
I didn't know what to say.
Yeah. And
the right way.
Yeah, let me expound on that, because what we're talking about here is collection accounts. So a lot of credit repair companies, they'll remove a collection off a credit report, and then the consumer says, "Oh, great, everything's done." No, that's just the beginning to have it removed off the credit report. What you want to do is, collectors are a very interesting animal. I guess I can say that. What they do is they're just people out there buying debt that nobody owes. It's dead debt, okay?
Right.
And they really can't collect on the debt until they go through these series of vague questions that they send you. Like, they're going to send you a letter saying, "Hey, it's come to our attention that you owe this debt to Bank of America or to Visa, MasterCard, or whomever." And so you're shaking your head, yeah. And they say, "Well, we're here to collect on that debt." And you say, oh, so the consumer automatically thinks, "Oh, well, they work for, Bank of America or Visa,
right.
So I've got to pay them, and they're going to give me a deal. That's great." But what the collector's really saying is, "It's come to our attention that you owe this debt, and but we're going to give you 30 days to dispute it if you want." Now, why would somebody say that unless something's wrong with the scenario?
Oh, yeah.
So they're covering they're CYAing.
Yeah.
That's what I can say.
Cover your
I know
butt.
I'm on the air. Yeah. CYAing, cover your butt. So what they're doing is telling you, if you wish to dispute this within 30 days, you may do so. If you choose not to dispute it, then we're going to assume the debt is yours and come after you. That's how they take an illegal transaction and turn it into a legal transaction.
A legal transaction.
Because they got the consumer to go along with them. Why would a consumer think to dispute a collection? Because the debt, they did owe the debt to whoever the original creditor was,
Right.
Bank of America, Visa, MasterCard, or whomever. So when we tell people this, we tell them, if the collector calls you, tell them, send it to me in writing. Okay, any correspondence you have, send it to me in writing, and I'll be more than happy to settle this matter. And then hang up the phone. And then once you get that documentation in writing, then you want to issue what they call a validation of debt to the collector. The validation of debt is a legal document that's essentially saying to the collector, "Hey, if this debt belongs to me, show me the original note or show me the contract that I entered into an agreement with you to pay you."
Right.
I did enter into one with Bank of America. You say you're representing Bank of America, so if you're representing them, you should have the same documentation that they have.
Right.
That means that you have the original contract. If you don't have the original contract, then cease and desist. That's a much more powerful letter than a cease and desist, though. It's a validation of debt letter.
Okay. So, wow.
I get excited when I talk about
Well,
this
you
stuff,
do.
man.
You like what you do. It's like me. I like doing film and I like doing TV shows and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And he starts talking about credit. My glaze comes up.
Mine too.
Okay. So, but okay.
Yeah.
So, bottom line is, in today's society, credit is more important than ever.
Yeah, you know how they say cash is king?
Yeah.
Credit is king.
Credit is king.
And that's why I got in this business over, 20 years ago, just to say, listen, folks, this world is based on credit, not the cash, okay? If you got good credit, the doors are open for you. If you got cash, then everybody gets suspicious. Hey,
Yeah.
where you get
Where
that
you got all
cash
the money from?
Yeah, But if you got $10,000, the IRS is questioning you immediately if you bring in $10,000 in cash. Okay, but if you bring $10,000 worth of credit, nobody's questioning because they know it's legitimate.
Right.
And so I tell people, look, nobody should have bad credit, though. That's the real thing.
Right.
And you don't even have to come to me for the credit repair. Just go read the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Be familiar with the consumer laws that protect you. The Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, Uniform Commercial Code, certain aspects of that, the Fair Credit Reporting Act. These are documents that can keep your credit clean and making you look pristine when you go out there to the lenders, so you can get access to those low competitive interest rates instead of being, they're killing us on interest rates.
Right.
Believe me.
Yeah.
I mean, I had one of my clients came to me the other day. They had it's $144 payment. 32 of it goes to principal, and 110 or whatever goes to interest on each payment. And I said, you know why that is? Because you have bad credit.
No.
So I'm not going to sit up here and try to condemn the lenders for doing that. I'm condemning us as consumers for allowing this to happen.
Right.
Okay, become fiscally responsible and aware of what's going on in your credit, and you can turn the tide overnight. You really can legally.
Okay, so if this becomes overwhelming, which I personally think it's overwhelming, and you need how do people get a hold of you?
Okay, good. You can reach me. My website is raiseourscore.com. And my phone number too?
Yeah,
okay,
man.
my phone number is
Give it to them all.
727-798-3092. I'll say it again, 727-798-3092. And I've had that number since I started the business in 1998.
Wow.
The same phone number. I'm proud to say that because most companies change their phone number every couple of months because they're probably running and hiding from somebody.
Yep.
So, and our email is creditman47@yahoo.com. So reach out and call me with any questions or concerns, and our prices are affordable. Please believe me when I say that. I'm one of the lowest out there based on the 4-step procedure that we provide. I charge what most credit repair companies charge for just 1 step. We charge it for all 4 steps.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a great service.
So look,
nationwide.
You need to reach out even if you just got a question.
Yeah,
just a question.
Please.
Just give William a call. So every show we always find one product that really kind of stands out to us. And today, we found Dot's home-style pretzels, and the pretzel queen, she brought us some over here.
And we hate pretzels,
and
okay?
I don't like pretzels, but I'm telling you,
Neither do I.
I tried these a while ago. Like an hour ago, and I'm like, oh my God, these are good.
So now he's gonna try to convince me.
I'm
Let me
gonna
taste.
see if William will agree with me, and I'm gonna grab one too.
All right, now tell me a little bit about this. What's the flavor?
Okay, so this right here, it's like the Pride of Dakota. It's got a little buttery garlic.
You see, I like it. I mean, I'm not saying it because I'm on TV. Believe me.
No,
because I would tell you if I didn't like it.
Isn't that really?
I hate pretzels, but these are good. What's the flavor again?
It's just a butter and garlic.
And she said she had some more flavors than too. So I think a habanero. And you said garlic habanero.
They have these dips over there.
Yeah.
One's a habanero, and then one is a
some kind of sweet one. Yeah, sweet. That's what I want.
Yep.
So I'm getting ready to go over there and grab one and get some of that sauce.
All right, everybody, you heard it. If you need credit repair and or if you got a question, this is the man to call right here. And I'm telling you, I'm speaking from not just because I met him here, but I've known him for 6 years, and I'm telling you, dude, you're the man.
Yep, I want to be.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Thank you, buddy.
I appreciate it. Hey, we'll see everybody later.
Let me get